The foundation of Islam and the key to salvation is belief in the oneness of God, without any partners, intermediaries, or human deities. Quran 4 verse 48. Indeed, Allah does not forgive associating partners with Him, but He forgives what is less than that for whom He wills. Any good deed performed while violating this fundamental belief, such as invoking saints, prophets, or leaders in worship, can be rendered null and void in the sight of God. Intention, niyyah, matters, but it must align with correct belief and obedience to God's actual commands. Quran 39 verse 65. If you associate others with Allah, your deeds will surely become worthless, and you would certainly be among the losers. This shows that even a lifetime of charity, fasting, or prayer can be invalidated by beliefs that contradict monotheism or God's direct commandments. Many people conflate cultural norms and ritualistic traditions with divine commandments. God has clearly outlined His essential laws in Surah Al-An'am, verses 151 to 153, including worship none but God. Be kind to parents. Do not kill unjustly. Do not commit indecencies. Do not consume orphans' wealth. Be just in measures. Speak justly. People often believe their charity, fasting, or service will earn them salvation regardless of their underlying belief system. But good deeds built on a foundation of disobedience or shirk are like a beautiful palace built on sand. They collapse on Judgment Day. Quran 25 verse 23. And we will regard what they have done of deeds and make them as dust dispersed. This verse refers to those whose deeds look impressive outwardly but are based on falsehood or rejection of divine truth. God alone will judge based on truth, sincerity, and obedience to His laws, not by labels, group identity, or social reputation. Many followers obey religious figures without verifying their teachings against the Qur'an. Quran 9:31 condemns those who took rabbis and monks as lords besides God. Following scholars, saints, or imams who contradict the Quran leads to misguidance, regardless of their popularity or sincerity. The Quran cites nations like Ad, Thamud, Bani Israel, and the people of Lut, who were destroyed despite their sense of piety or good works, because they violated God's commandments. These stories are warnings. Goodness in deeds is not enough if the foundation, belief in God's authority, is compromised. No bribes, rituals, or intercessors can alter God's judgment unless He Himself permits it. Quran, chapter 2, verse 255, and chapter 39, verse 44. Relying on intercession by saints or family lineage, like being from a noble religious group, is against the spirit of justice. The Quran constantly reminds that obeying God's guidance is more important than empty ritual or display of piety. Quran 49:14. The Bedouins say, "We believe." Say, "You have not yet believed," but say instead, "We have submitted, for faith has not yet entered your hearts." True faith must be internal and shown through obedience and submission to divine laws. Salvation on Qiyama requires pure monotheistic belief, sincere obedience to God's commandments, rejection of man-made religious inventions. Good deeds are meaningful only when rooted in truth and submission to the actual commandments of God, not fabricated doctrines. Suggested Quranic support verses Surah Al-Asr, verses 1-3, Surah Az-Zumar, verse 65, Surah Al-An'am, verses 151-153, Surah Al-Furqan, verse 23. Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 170. Surah Hud, verses 112 to 113.